Welcome everyone to my channel. Thanks for watching. So today I'm actually going to get my hands dirty and we're going to do a service on this Range Rover. So here today to do this service on this Range Rover. Let's get to it. So as you can see here, we've got a place here for the oil to come out. Now I know this is a debate on the Range Rovers whether it should come out from the top, whether you should take the shields off, but it's been proven that this is that's what it's for and that it does work. The oil should come out from the top. So let's get this started. Now the engine is boiling hot, so this oil is going to shoot out like water. Now the next thing, on these 3 litres, for some reason, some of them have 2 air filters, some of them have 1. This one has 2, so now we're going to get to replacing both them air filters. Alright, new air filters, let's get them in. Right, 1 old air filter. See how bad that one bank is. Right, 1 done. Let's get the other one done. Once it's under the filter, it's fine. Put that away. Get the other done. Right, let's have a look at this one. Yeah, this one's not as bad. This one's a bit more cleaner. So that bank's firing a bit more cleaner, but nothing to worry about there. No, just throw those 2 old air filters away. Just put them in the rubbish bag. Yeah, bring me a cloth as well, please. Right, now they're done, we're going to get the oil filter done. Let's go get the tools for that. So far we've taken out 5.5 litres, so I'm going to empty that now and then we're going to go again. Have a look. Here's the old oil. Not looking too good, but diesel oil does go dark straight away, so I'd say it's not that bad. But this vehicle is well looked after, so it's what I'd expect to see. Let's go again. Right, now it's making that noise. I know the engine is 100% empty. So these take between 6.5 litres. So I know it's taken out roughly about 6, which I'm happy with. But while that's still emptying, let's get the oil filter out. Right. So as you can see, 1 old oil filter. Now we're going to get that swapped over. Right. Let's have a look at the filter. Right, so you can see the filter's got a little bit of damage on it there. but I wouldn't say it was anything to worry about. They are hard working engines considering the size that they pull. So let's get that changed. Right, MAN oil filter. I always recommend use a good quality, whether it's from MAN, Hengst, Marley. Just make sure it's a good quality one, especially on a car like this. So first thing I want to do, get the old brake cleaner. I'll give this the old razzle dazzle. Get all the old oil out of it. Right, now that's clean. And then I'm just going to put a slight bit of white grease just around the seal, just to make it easier to go down without touching the filter. But now we've got our new filter on, we're going to screw it back down. Old filter, old seal, and then we'll take that just to clean the area around the old filter housing. Just bring the rag on the way back as well. So when you filter in an oil filter, you never ever want to put the tool straight on it. So you want to get it into place and you want to find the thread with your hands first. So now I know that's quarter thread. I'm happy to start tightening it up. Halfords Advanced, the best tools. I actually prefer the Halford stuff to Snap-on and all the other companies. I just feel like you get more for your money. And anytime there's a piece broken, just take it back and they'll swap it for you most of the time, which I think is pretty good, rather than waiting for the Snap-on van to come round and get it sorted that way. Give that a look clean. I'm happy with that. Right, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to give this a few more pumps, so any oil that was stuck in the oil filter housing, we dribble down into the sump. And we're going to check the coolant next as well. Right, rubbish. Right, next thing, let's go check the coolant. Right, engine's empty. Right, coolant. Coolant could do with a little bit, so I'm going to put some red antifreeze in there. Right, now we know the engine's empty, let's get rid of the old oil. And don't forget, once you're done with the draining tube, just clip the cover back on, give it a little push and a twist and you're done. Right. The rest of the remaining oil. So we've took out just under 6, so it might have been a few quarts short. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, it's all done. Just needed a little top up. Nothing to worry about. I've noticed on these they seem to eat a little bit of coolant. I'm not sure why, but I suppose it is a hard working engine. Now the next thing, we need to measure how much oil we're going to put back in. Now a little tip is, what I know you usually do, I go onto a website called Find the Right Oil for Your Vehicle by Shell, and when the car doesn't have a dipstick, I put in the reg number. So if I put in the reg number, and it will tell me the exact amount that this car will take. So it's saying it wants 6 litres. So I will put in 6 litres on the dot to make sure we've got the correct amount. So I'll put in the reg and it will come up with the oil that it recommends, which is the oil that we've got, the Shell oil. And if we go to the capacity, it will tell you they're 6 litres. I'm going to use these smaller cans just so I can measure how much I'm taking. Right, so now I know I've got 5 litres in there. I'm going to go pour that in first. Then I'm going to come back for another litre. Right, now I'm going to go get another litre. That's it. I'm happy with that. Then we're just going to clean up the excess up from around the cap. Put that back on. Done. So I'm going to have a quick look at the brakes. Right, I can see the pads are halfway worn. The discs are still good. We've done these discs I think a year ago and they're still okay. The pads are about halfway. Tyre is good, looks like a new tyre. So have a look, put the back. And back pads are low, so I'll probably recommend the back pads. Just the back brake pads. There's probably only a couple of mil left on the pads, so I'll probably recommend another set of pads on the back. So a quick look at the tyres on that side. These tyres are okay. Nothing to worry about. Discs are okay. Just pads a little bit low. So I'm going to reset the oil service, and to reset the oil service, you just on these, you make sure the bonnet's open and the door's open. You put your foot down on the accelerator. Sorry, ignition first, then foot down on the accelerator, a foot down on the brake, and if you give it about 10 seconds, you should see a sign that says service resetting. There we go, service counter reset. And it's as simple as that. As long as it's only the oil service. If it's the main service, then you will need a diagnostic machine. Right, let's get it started. I'm also going to do the diagnostics as well. Make sure there's no trouble codes. That's it. So the main service is done. Now we're just going to do the diagnostics. Right, so we've got no codes and we're good to go. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope maybe you've even learnt a couple of things. I really appreciate everybody's support, and I look forward to doing another video. Everyone take care.